Well, how's it going today, guys? It's Turkey Man. I got some news on the channel. T-Carp and I are not going to be able to work together because he's got many things going on. He's got his dad's channel and his channel and 2 girls to raise and building a house. So it's kind of hard for us to get together. That's the reason we haven't put anything out lately. But we started my channel, taking up where we was at. And I appreciate everything T-Carp has done. Travis, he's my friend, and he's there for me. Anything I need, he'll help me. But he wants me to take off on my own. Thinks I need to kind of spread my wings and fly, so to speak. So you guys just bear with me. Name of the channel is going to be Turkey Man's Adventures. And I don't know if you heard it or not, but I'm a grandpa, and I told my wife the other day, I said, you know, when Ava is 10, I'll be 85. And I said, I want to leave something that she'll remember her grandpa with, and something maybe she could learn from, because that's why I wanted to do this channel anyhow, is leave it for the kids, people to learn from. And I mean, I've lived a good life, and outdoors has been my life, and a lot of things I think I could share that the other channels is not sharing. I kind of get tickled at some of these young bucks that has a channel, and I was thinking about, you know, stuff that they're doing. I was doing years ago. I've bow hunted since I was 9. I'm just turned 75, and so that's a long time hunting for bow. I could talk about the things that I've accomplished that way, and I could talk about dog training and coaching and archery and turkey calling and all that. But I want my channel to be more about common sense things that you just not going to learn or think about. And you know, everybody depends on these phones nowadays. I've got to carry mine everywhere, and I'm sure everybody else does too. But anymore, we got so many people that don't even know how to use a map and a compass. And I don't know about you, but I've been in places that I didn't get no signal. I've been in places my phone batteries run down. I didn't have a charger. I know that you've run into the same thing that I've run into. And so I want to leave you guys things, especially for Ava, so she could learn from my experiences, because I'm going to be trying to put some things, common sense stuff. You know, Scriptures talks about that we compass our lives, that through Christ He compass our lives, and I want to put in the common sense things, and as we're doing in this great outdoors, I want us to see the Creator in it, not just the creations. So I want to leave that for the young people, for you that don't maybe look and see the Creator in the creations. Today I want to talk about compass. You know, I carry a compass in my pack when I'm deer hunting out in the woods, because so many times I've needed a compass. It's not just to find you direction, but it gives you a handy something, a tool. I'm going to tell a couple of stories today about my compass. I remember one time down Lamb Between the Lakes, used to hunt down there a lot. I'd hiked in this place I had found on my map using a compass, and I just got in there before daylight, and I climbed a tree about as high as I could get, just to observe the surroundings. And I looked and I seen two deer feeding. They were probably 100 yards off through the woods. I could pick out from where I was at. I could see them in the distance. And they were feeding around this white oak tree. It was going around and around. They stayed there for 30 or 40 minutes, I guess. They fed and they fed and they fed. So I took my compass out and I turned. If you notice this compass I've got here, I don't know if you can see it from there, but you can turn it. It's got an arrow the direction you go. So you put the red button line north up when you're red, and you turn it, lock it in. Then you lock in where you're going. So I took that compass, took a bearing on that tree down there where it's at. When I climbed down the tree, of course I couldn't see it from the ground, but I could take that bearing that I had and that coordinates that I had, and I walked that line. And I had picked out a snag that I could see real high, and so I could pick it out as I was going. And I got close to it, and I could see where they fed around that white oak. So I went and took my stand and I hung it. And next morning I come in, I climbed the tree, and about the same time they come in, and I was able to harvest a deer that I hitched a ride on a log truck going out. I said all that saying that with compass, if you shoot a deer, it can help you find it. I know we've seen, last place we seen a deer run off. Everything's different on the ground, especially from tree stand. Take a compass and you mark the last spot you seen, make a mark, take it, turn that and line it up to that. When you get on the ground, then you can go to that spot and find your deer, or find where it left from and trail it. An animal, when they're hurt, they will take the easiest route for a distance, and then when that terrain breaks, they'll go another distance. And a lot of times you cannot find blood or sign to follow them, but you can take that compass and you can stay on that line that they're taking you till the terrain breaks, and you'll usually pick up a blood trail, or maybe you can find your deer. I've done that over a number of times. A compass will save you in the fog. If you fogged in, you can't see, can't get no direction to go. It will save you. In scriptures, let's go to scripture here in closing today. Give me a second here. Go to Psalms 32nd chapter, and we'll close out. Thou shalt compass me about with song and deliverance. Well, I hope you enjoy that little tidbit today, and hope you guys will be watching us on Turkey Man Adventures as we take these adventures and try to share it and leave for our granddaughter Ava. But hope you get a blessing out of it too. Ow! We gone.